It's another red day. I'm going to move right into this. Um, the point that stuck out in the last moving forward was the middle section where I talked about in the beginning you'll have chaos, in the middle of moving forward you'll have peace, but you won't recognize it. I want to talk about that a little deeper now. So you're going well. Everything is happening. Every dream, every hope, ambition is coming to fruition. And you get to a place where you think, I have so much, I need to share this with someone. I won't say that's the beginning of the end, but it is a danger zone. It's something that you really should have looked out for, because as soon as you think you need someone else at this level with you, chances are you're going to reach for someone that you would have chosen with your old mind. You're going to reach for someone that you would have wanted in your life when you were just starting out and you had those particular desires and ambitions. You are not necessarily thinking clearly enough to reach for someone who is at your level, because you've changed, but you don't realize you have. So you reach back for this childhood ambition, this childhood fantasy, and you bring that person or those people into your life, and all hell breaks loose. That's the brain tricking you into having chaos again. Everything was going smoothly. You were saving your money, you were seeing your dreams realized, and you thought you needed company. And you probably do need company, but you have to be careful to choose the company that belongs at the level where you are now. And if you're really wise, you'll choose company that's a level above you. Because now that person can not only just be your companion, they can also be your mentor. You need someone who's helping you go up, not pulling you backwards. I can't stress this more than I have, but I'm going to say it again another way. There comes a point where you cannot go home again. Now, I don't mean physical home, but you cannot go back to the man you used to be. You cannot go back to the woman you used to be before you knew better. Now that you know better, you got to do better. You cannot compromise at this level, because everything you want in life is on the other side of this peace. Remember, I talked about that. So what's on the other side of peace? Let's say now that you are there and you're getting a little restless, but you don't stop. You keep moving forward. Here's what's happening for me. There's a pruning that takes place. There are people I want with me, so help me, Jesus. I want them to see me and love me and accept me for who I am and make this transition with me, and let's all have great fun together. And I try and get them aboard. I try to let them understand what I'm doing. I give them money, I give them my time, my attention, and nothing changes. As a matter of fact, it will get worse. Not for them, but for you. Because you're doing your best to bring along someone who's just not ready for your level. They're not ready. And it's okay that they're not ready, but you have to be okay with that. So now I want you to understand how important it is for you to move up. You know, that song went through my head, moving on up to the east side. You really do have to understand that everything needs upgrading. Everything needs upgrading. And the last thing that needs upgrading is your mind. Because your mind has not necessarily caught up with the activities that are going on around you. Your mind is still stuck in the memories and the imaginations of a younger person who had a certain understanding of what they thought their life should look like. I remember thinking when I was younger that I was going to live in this doorman building where as I came in the door, they knew who I was and they just waved me through, and I went into the elevator and went to my apartment in the sky. And I may still have some of that in me, but overwhelmingly, I'm not that guy. I am not that guy anymore. And so no matter how I fantasize about living that way, I'm actually living in the desert and an adobe, and I don't have a doorman. And some of my neighbors know me, but most of them don't. And that's just the reality. What I thought success was going to look like, it actually doesn't. So revisit your idea of success. Revisit why you wanted success in the first place. And now that you have a bit of it, what is that reality? Because it's probably not your fantasy that you had at 17, 25, 30. Finally, I want to say this. If you can surround yourself with the people who are truly for you and who are truly there to support and guide you, make sure you don't bring that old attitude of possession or ownership into these relationships where you are. Because everybody's equally busy. Everyone is equally doing their thing. You got to cherish the times that you do have together when you have them together. You cannot take that time for granted. If there's something that needs to be said, say it. If there's something that needs to be done, get busy doing it. Don't stand on ceremony. Don't stand on waiting for someone to tell you it's okay to show your real face. You need to show your real face. Because the sooner you do it, and it's either accepted, or more importantly, it's rejected, now you don't have to waste any more time. You don't have to waste any more time on believing that this person is the one, these partners are the one, this group of friends are the ones that are going to take you to the next level. You show your real face and they are not 100% behind you or with you, that's the time to let them go. Because eventually they would have fallen by the wayside anyway. So, this is just an addendum to the Moving Forward Chapter 3. I don't think I'm going to call it completely Chapter 4. But you could call it Chapter 4 if you need to. Okay, it's Chapter 4. I want you to have a great week. I might not get back here anytime soon because I've got a busy week in front of me. But I promise you, when I do come back, I'll have even more to say. Peace.